Hello guys and welcome to this Hydra Legends video. Today I'm gonna show you Skull Lord Vargal basically permanently provoking the left side head, the cleanse head in Hydra, and I found that to be really important to do, to actually cleanse someone. And he also is also gonna be the resistance target. Now I will show the build and why he's gonna be the resistance tank. Basically that means he will have the most buffs on the team, and then the head that tries to steal your buffs is gonna target him because he has most buffs. So yeah, let's take a look at this and see how it worked out. He is very fast, but yeah, he has to be kind of fast since his provoke is only one turn, but it's only 2-turn cooldown, so it's pretty nice. So obviously I manual everything, but that's fine. So if you're struggling though with keeping your Skull or Vargal fast enough, he can be in the leader position, and then he will get a lot of turn meter boost from your Shamal. That is a good option as well. Then you can actually build him slow, and that's, well, yeah, why not, right? Then you can easily have more resistance and health, but yeah, he is super tanky. Yeah, I also use his decreased attack, very useful to take less damage. Yeah, I pair him up with Vergis. Personally, I think Vergis is really good. I'm not completely sure if it is worth one champion space, kind of, but I think it is, especially with a buff extender like Godseeker. My Godseeker build is very bad. It's a clan boss build, basically, so I have to change that later. I ended up not using this run, but it has some good potential if I just build people correctly and use the right champions. So yeah, Vergis, he is one of the only champions in the game that can easily protect everyone on your team with ally protection and survive easily. It's actually insane how easily he can survive. And that's because of his passive that gives him shield and all that stuff, yeah. Alright. Why does everyone have a shield? I can't remember. So yeah, his A1 also gives 10 meter. So it's very nice. Now, for the entire battle, you see this fair here? That fair is not actually there. Look at this, I will go into the info. But he doesn't have fair because he can't get a fair because I have Shamal, but so yeah, it's a little bug right there. Oh yeah, maybe Godseeker. Oh yeah, she has shield buff. Shield set. That's a stupid set to have, but yeah, clan boss build. So you will see Skull Lord easily being able to permanently provoke the left side head. Now, my build, he is actually very fast, so he'll, yeah, almost take 3 turns once. So yeah, we can have him a little bit slower than my build. So yeah, it's very good together with a Lydia and especially Vergis. So you have to have the target Vergis places all the buffs on is gonna be the buff steal target. And increasing the duration of the buffs is also very helpful for him to keep all the buffs, so he will always have the most amount of buffs. He doesn't actually always have the most amount of buffs, but it's fine. If you give him a blood shield accessory, then he has a little bit more chance to have a tiny shield, can help. But I prefer, yeah. Yeah, my current build is really bad on him, actually. But that's fine. That's fine. It's just some leftover gear. But he will easily survive everything because he's so tanky in, yeah, base stats. He's very good. So let's just skip forward a little bit here. Still provoked. It's okay. So take a look at this. Next time he will take a turn. Does he have the provoke already? So yeah, you look at this, his turn meter is already full, but this head has not taken a turn yet, so having a fast is pretty nice. Also, if you're struggling, you can have a champion with decreased speed. That's going to help even more, but as I proved right now, you don't actually need the increased speed. Also, I found that Lydia together with Shamel is a crazy combo against the Fairhead, because she will counterattack when someone receives Fair, but that procs his Shamel's passive and makes him counterattack. So yeah, it's very cool. Very cool. So yeah, he counterattacks an additional time because of her counterattacking and whatever. So yeah, now he has a turn again. Look at that. Provoke. Let's skip a little bit more. That's super weird that this Fair bug doesn't get removed at all. Like now, I don't really do much damage against decapitated heads, actually, because I don't have any good raw damage there except Shamel. His build is also just thrown together, just for this video, really. So yeah, we're gonna put buffs on Skull Lord. Yep. Then she's gonna extend the buffs, right? Hopefully. Yeah, we try to release Shamel. Okay. Yeah, buff extension, really good. So yeah, his turn is also full again, and then he will place the provoke, and yeah, look at that. So yeah, I was able to have provoke help 100% of the time, but you don't actually need provoke 100% of the time. Sometimes it's actually better to let him take a turn, maybe, if you're, and have him a little bit slower. Just time it so that they don't cleanse too much important things. So yeah, let's skip a little bit forward. This is hard difficulty, if I didn't mention that. So I think I ended up dealing about 10 million damage or so. Let's see. Still provoked. So yeah, Skull Lord is doing a massive job being the resistance target, always provoking. And yeah, that's basically the two most important heads, in my opinion, to deal with. Of course, not having Fair is important as well. Yeah, it looks like I'm wiping here. What happened? Did I get eaten or something? Yeah, I know what happened. Shamel Gear is kind of bad. Godseeker is super squishy, I can show her build. So she is an Eclabos, terrible build for Hydra. Yeah, that's why she has many buffs, debuffs and stuff. So you would want her with high health, resistance, speed, that's it. Her current build is actually a damage build. Let me show you it right away, actually. Alright, this is the Skull Lord Vargal build. Look at this. Swift parry does absolutely nothing, but it happened to be my best gear that is not equipped on anyone. One piece of Immortal, but as you saw, he is surviving pretty easily because of his good base stats. 60,000 health, a lot of defense. So yeah, the resistance, you would want more than 400 resistance. Aim for 450 or something. Accuracy, you would want at least 220, I would say. And that's gonna be pretty nice. So yeah, his speed, 294. You can, if you have decreased speed, you can drastically reduce this to almost 220 or something, if you have a decreased speed all the time. Yeah, let me actually show every build. Lydia in the Guardian set, I think this is a really solid build. She's gonna absorb some damage from everyone. What else did I use in this run? Ninja. This is the optimal build, I think, in the regen set. Yeah, then he will just survive everything, building fast. That's it, basically. What else did I use? Inquisitor Shamel, yeah. Well, Vergus, as you see, his stats are pretty good, but what I have found out is that you don't need his good stats, because he is surviving everything. Like, he doesn't even proc his last passive. Look at this. Active effect places a continuous heal buff on this champion for 2 turns every time their health drops below 50%. This is never happening. I also have some masteries that give him increased healing and shield buffs if he's below 40% health. So, but that doesn't even happen. So he's more than tanky enough, even though he's ally protecting everyone. He's an insane tank unit just to absorb a lot of damage, give a lot of buffs to the buff target, keeping them alive with continuous heals, speeding them up, and yeah, protecting everyone. He's insane for this. I know a lot of teams don't necessarily have plays, like you need other champions, utility champions. That's fine. Channel build, regen, his health is quite low. Not incredible stats, but it's whatever. Yes, whatever. Doesn't really matter. So, yeah. But his job is basically removing the fears and giving turn meter to your leader. And as I said, if your Skull Lord is very slow, then your Skull Lord can be the leader, and then he will receive all the turn meter instead of a damage leader. But this is how I do it. So yeah, Skull Lord Vargal, really good as a provoke and resist target. One of the best ones because of his base stats. Now let's take a look at his base stats here. 27,000 base health. That is one of the highest, maybe the second highest in the game, I think. Mountain King has over 30,000. This is really close to the top. I think also Hackhorn has some, yeah, a lot lower. Yeah. High health. High defense, 1,300 defense. That's insanely high as well. Speed 107. That's crazy with all this rest. Now, base resistance. Now, this is where things come in really handy. If a Great Hall isn't maxed resistance, then this guy is really easy to get. Look at this, 90 base resistance. And to top it off, 70 base accuracies. This has to be the best base stats in the entire game. Like overall base stats. Really nice. So even with random gear, I can show this. Yeah, kind of not that impressive. Defense attack does nothing. This is pretty good speed with triple speed, resistance, some critical cares. Defense speed, yeah, nothing very good. Now you need a resistance main stats chestplate. This one isn't that good. Double flat health, flat defense. Speed is good. Look at this. Blue 5-star boots because it had 30 accuracy. And some resistance as well. Ring. Yeah, apparently my best ring, who cares? A defense one with accuracy and resistance, very good. And resistance main stat. This one is the best one because it has quadruple speed. And some defense health, whatever. For LT you would obviously want a 6-star to get the 96 resistance there as well. You have to book him fully. That's the only negative thing about him, but he's very solid. I used him in multiple places, actually. I could show you maybe later. Let's see here. Yeah, this one very good as well, but mostly this one to have it 100% chance and 2-turn cooldown. Also, the reason why he is such a good resistance target is that he will always have strengthen on himself. Now, this doesn't really work great with Lydia because she also places strengthen, but yeah, not optimal right there, but it's very good. Always have strengthen and 100% provoke, very good. Passive doesn't really matter. A1, some turn meter, whatever. Now he is also good in Doom Tower, not this rotation, I think. But he can solo this Scarab King because his passive will reduce its max health, basically removing its shield buff thing. And I also use him against Magma Dragon. Now you can use a similar build because you would want him with high accuracy, high survivability, regen gear or a Guardian, and some resistance to not have the turn meter reduction. So then he can permanently provoke the Magma Dragon as well. So yeah, he's massive. Of course, if you have War Chief, then maybe use War Chief instead. This guy is very solid, easy to build, great champion. So yeah, that's it for this video. Do you think it's worth building Scholar Vergal? Like, I think it is for Hydra, really. Maybe not worth the books necessarily if you have someone better, but yeah, very solid. Dealing with the cleanse head and being a resistance target, 2-in-1, really good. That's it for this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any recommendations or something, what do you want me to look into, some other champion, then I will gladly do so. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye.